Hey, what's up? Happy Friday. It's Paulo Brands with your last Friday Fuel of the year. We're going to talk about CANI, which is constantly and never-ending improvement. Notice the background. That is an example of CANI. That old background was driving me crazy, and there's still a few things to do here, but that's the point. We're always trying to improve our business. Now, look, we're not looking for perfection. We're looking for those small little 2 millimeter gains that are going to change the trajectory of our business long term. For example, if you were on an airplane and you took off from San Francisco headed to Tokyo and the plane was off just 2 millimeters, do you think you would hit Tokyo? Well, the answer is no. I'm going to answer it for you. I know I asked the question, but I'm still going to answer it for you. It's no. Ideally, these 2 millimeter shifts are going to put our business in a better place. Now, this can be used for business, for your family, for your relationships with your spouse, always trying to improve. But here's the biggest tip that I want to share with people when they do their goal setting for 2026 is when you write down your goals, if there's no emotion or meaning, or if you don't ask yourself why you need to conquer these goals, you most likely won't accomplish them. Think about it. How many times have we set goals and just either didn't even show up or we failed just without any effort? However, other goals we just crushed. Like, for example, I've noticed that, when I was training for a marathon, I was doing it for a friend that passed away. There was a lot of meaning and emotion. It got me out of bed early. I was running every day. But after the marathon, I was like, it's okay. I'll just sleep in today. But that's the same with business. Now, if you look at most top producers, a lot of them, what propelled them, that 2 millimeter change, was financial issues. They had tax liens. They had their IRS was coming at them. They couldn't make their next mortgage payment. So when it came down to making those phone calls, if the meaning behind that, making that phone call is, if I don't make it, I'm going to lose my house. Whereas if I don't make it, I may not make as much money. Who is more likely to make that phone call? But here's some good news though for you. Yes, you do need emotion and leverage, but you don't need to go bankrupt to get it. There's other ways, and it takes a little bit of work though, because you have to ask yourself deeper questions. What's important to you as a person? I know when we get these goal settings, everyone says they're going to make $1 million, but is that really important to you? What's the most important thing for you as a person? And then make realistic goals for you and who you are. I mean, one of the other problems that I see when people setting goals is we make them so out of touch with who we are. We just get used to setting goals and not accomplishing them. Make them small, make them winnable, stack some wins, and then slowly start to increase it while you're really asking yourself the question, why is this important to me? The meaning that we give something creates that emotion, which that emotion gives us that quality of life. I've seen people absolutely dominate their business because they found the right meaning and emotion. And other people, they set big goals. They come into day one in January. Nothing's changed. But that is your key. Hey, if we're not working together, we absolutely should. If you want to brainstorm about your business plan, I'll tell you the one thing about me that I don't share too often, but I'm a senior leader with Tony Robbins. We do all this type of stuff. We do business masteries, and we really dig deep into people's whys. Here's the best tip I have for you. I hope you're still with me. Business is a spiritual game. That's truly all it is. And when you put it into that perspective about how much meaning, how much value I can give to you, to my client, and creating raving fans and not worrying about the money, trust me, the money comes if the meaning and the emotion are there. So there it is, you guys. Hope you have a great holiday season. Paulo Brands, clear to close brokers. And that is your last Friday Fuel 2020.